our first question tonight is one from Tracy and Phil. So though Tracy and Phil have both asked questions about the Australian Pacific plates and how they meet. So Tracy asked, is one plate sliding in under the other? Which one is going up and which one is going down? And Phil asked, if the Indo-Australian plate is subducting under the Pacific plate, how is that all interacting? So Rob, you're probably the best one to answer this question. How do the two plates meet across the entire plate boundary? So from the Kermadec Trench in the north to the Puysegar Trench in the south.
Sure thing. Kia ora, Phil and Tracy. Yeah, so what's interesting about Zealandia, I guess, amongst other plate boundaries around the world, is that we have a mixture of both oceanic crust in our environment and continental crust. And the continental crust is what we live on, more or less makes up the two main islands. And so as we progress across New Zealand from the north to the south, we have margins where oceanic crust is subducting underneath other oceanic crust. I'm talking about north of the East Cape. But as that subduction front propagates into more continental crust environments, like offshore of the East and North Island and eventually to the South Island, we have continental crust abutting up to continental crust. And that results not in regular subduction, but in sort of stuffed up subduction. And ultimately, we have translation in the South Island of one plate alongside another along the Alpine Fault. And that does sort of a weird thing. At the southern end, it flips over and does the opposite. So the southern end of the New Zealand system, the Australian plate starts subducting underneath the continental crust of the Pacific plate. It's a kind of a long answer, but how's that?
That's great. Thank you, Rob. It's a long plate boundary, isn't it?